What if I told you that what $750,000 buys you in Calgary in 2026 is probably not what you're imagining right now? The market has shifted, and the dream home at this price point might be hiding in plain sight, or it might be completely different than you expect. But there's a catch most agents won't tell you. I'm Kristen, and I specialize in helping homebuyers navigate the unique and sometimes surprising Calgary real estate market. I've seen firsthand how crucial it is to understand what your budget truly translates to on the ground. Today, you'll discover the real value of $750,000 in Calgary in 2026, exploring specific neighborhoods and property types that are within reach, and what compromises or unexpected wins you might encounter. And by the way, if you're thinking about making a move to Calgary, I get calls and emails every single day from people just like you, and I absolutely love it. So, whether you're moving in 9 days or 90 days, give me a call, shoot me a text, or send me an email. There's a link in the description below to book a free, no pressure consultation. I'd be happy to help you make a smooth move to Calgary. Let's start with the big picture. What does $750,000 mean in Calgary's 2026 market? Many buyers come in with expectations based on previous years, but the landscape has evolved. While $750,000 used to comfortably secure a detached home in many desirable quadrants, we're now seeing a more competitive environment, especially for turnkey properties. This budget now often places you in a sweet spot for well maintained attached homes, larger townhouses, or even smaller detached homes in established, family friendly communities. The key takeaway here is that move in ready at this price point increasingly means a home built in the 70s or 80s that's seen some updates rather than a brand new build. For instance, in areas like Beddington Heights or Marlborough, you might find a detached bungalow, but it's likely to need some cosmetic love or have a smaller footprint than you'd expect. Understanding this reality upfront saves a lot of frustration. Now, let's talk geography, because in Calgary, north versus south makes a huge difference at the $750,000 mark. Generally, the north and northeast tend to offer more square footage for your dollar. Think communities like Coventry Hills or Taradell. Here, your $750,000 could snag you a larger detached home, perhaps with 3 bedrooms upstairs and a developed basement, on a decent sized lot. You might even find properties built in the early 2000s or later. However, the trade off can sometimes be a longer commute to downtown or specific amenities. Contrast that with the South and Southwest, where $750,000 often means a townhouse or smaller, older detached home. Areas like Brayside or Haysboro might offer a charming renovated bungalow, but with a smaller lot and potentially less overall space. Properties in these areas hold their value incredibly well due to their proximity to the mountains, established schools, and amenities, but you pay a premium for that location. It's a critical decision point for buyers: space versus location. So, what type of home can you actually expect? For $750,000 in 2026, you're primarily looking at three categories. First, detached homes. These will likely be older, possibly needing updates, or located in communities further out from the city center. We're talking about homes from the 1960s to 1980s, typically with 1,200 to 1,800 square feet above grade, and often with a single or double attached garage. Lot sizes will vary greatly, but usually won't be expansive. Second, semi detached or duplex homes offer a great compromise. You might find newer builds in inner city communities like Capitol Hill or Clarny, often with modern finishes and around 1,500 to 2,000 square feet. These offer more contemporary living without the maintenance of a full detached property. Finally, townhomes. At $750,000, you're looking at some truly luxurious, spacious townhomes, especially in areas like Curry Barracks or Garrison Woods. These often boast high end finishes, multiple levels, and modern amenities, providing a fantastic lock and leave lifestyle. The choice really depends on your lifestyle priorities: a yard versus low maintenance, or age versus modernity. Beyond the four walls, what kind of lifestyle and amenities does a $750,000 home provide access to? This budget allows you to be in communities with strong infrastructure. You'll find access to good schools, public transit options, and local shopping centers. For example, in a community like Lake Bonavista, a $750,000 home might get you access to a lake community, which is a massive lifestyle upgrade. In other areas, it might mean being within walking distance to a C train station or having several parks and green spaces nearby. What most people don't realize is that the amenity premium is real. A home that's slightly smaller or older, but in a community with excellent schools, a vibrant community association, or quick access to major roadways can often be a better long term investment than a larger, newer home in a less amenity rich area. Always consider the total package a neighborhood offers, not just the house itself. So, how do you maximize your $750,000 budget and avoid common pitfalls in 2026? First, be flexible with your must haves. If a detached home is essential, be prepared for an older property or a longer commute. If modernity is key, consider a semi detached or townhouse closer to the core. Second, get pre approved for your mortgage early. This isn't just about knowing your limit, it's about showing sellers you're serious, which can give you an edge in a competitive market. Third, work with an agent who truly understands the nuances of Calgary's micro markets. What one agent tells you about the north might not apply to the specific street you're looking at in the south. Finally, consider homes with good bones that might need cosmetic updates. A fresh coat of paint and some minor renovations can add significant equity and personalize the home to your taste, often costing less than buying a fully renovated, higher priced property. The biggest pitfall: falling in love with a home that's realistically out of your budget and not being prepared to pivot. Navigating the Calgary market, especially at a specific price point like $750,000, requires a clear understanding of what's truly available. If you found this breakdown helpful and you're feeling ready to explore your options, remember I'm here to guide you every step of the way. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Calgary real estate insights. And if you're serious about making a move, click the link in the description below to schedule your personalized consultation. I'm Kristen, and I can't wait to help you find your perfect home in Calgary.